Good morning and welcome to What's for Breakfast, Lunch, or Brunch. Hope everyone's doing good today. We're doing okay. We did have our, this morning, my husband got up to go down and put the load of towels that was in the washing machine that he put in before laying down last night. Went to go put them in the dryer, and he said the dryer heats, but it doesn't turn. So, think we're gonna need a new dryer. But when he gets off today, he's gonna look at it, take the back off of it. He said it might be a belt, and if so, gonna see if how much it'll be to replace it. The belt. If we can't replace the belt, then we're going to see how much it is. Shop around to see how much it is to replace the dryer. So, but one good thing about that, all the laundry is caught up on. So it was a couple of towels, and we hung them on the towel rack in the bathroom and over the shower in the bathroom and on the door frames in the hallway, and like put them on clothes racks, not clothes rack, clothes hangers, and put them on the door frame. So, and then we got like on the handle of our refrigerator, little hand towels and stuff. So there's towels and hand towels all over the place through my house right now, but it's all right. So, and the reason I was telling you all that is ways to save. We were just sitting there laughing this morning talking about how it's a good thing that we have started to, you know, eat at home for the past I think 2 years. Well, I know exactly for at least two, going on 3 years. All my husband's breakfast, lunch, snacks are taken to work. There's no eating out at work, zero, period. Since 20, I say since 2021, beginning of 2021. Um, yeah, this is going on 23, so it's going on 3 years, I know for sure. And we did some math. I was like, well, say a family of two, and if both people are working and they eat out, spending 50, not 50, $30 a day, that's $15 a person. So 5 days a week, 52 days, 52 weeks in a year. And we did that on, so it's $150 a week times 52, which came out to be $7,800. And so we're like, no, 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 that can't be right. It can't be that much. It can't be that much. So he did it again on the calculator this morning, and sure enough, $7,800. So just let that float around in my brain. Wow. So just imagine if a family of two, or mother and father, if they both worked outside the home, only spending $15 a day for breakfast and lunch, which is nothing these days. It's easy to go out and spend $5. I don't even know where you can get a breakfast for $5, but just say that you did a coffee and a muffin or a bagel or something, and then you have your lunch, which $15 for lunch is nothing these days. It's easy for each person to spend $30 on a basic breakfast and a lunch Monday through Friday if they didn't pack their food. So just FYI, because it was a wow moment for us, because we're like, wow, that's a lot of money. But today I'm going to keep it simple. We have these two more bagels left in the fridge. Actually, it's two and a half good. I was wondering if it was a half. I only eat a half a bagel at a time because it's a good sized bagel. Now I wouldn't say today I'm only going to eat half a bagel because it's a good sized bagel. And one bagel is 250 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 48 carbs and 10 grams of protein. So we're gonna have half. And let me turn on, and I really like bagel setting on there because it just toasts the inside of the bagel, so I like that. And I got one more of the baked apple pie Keurig. So I'm going to put that in my Keurig there. And it's funny, when we last went to go see if they had any more of those, they do not. And I really, the pack had classic French toast, baked apple pie, and blueberry muffin. And the blueberry muffin, unless I can't see up at the box at the top, I think we used all of those, or I drank all of those because that was my favorite. My husband really liked the apple pie, which I think he ran through his liking of it because that was been sitting on our little spinny thing for a while. So I'm going to have the baked apple pie one. And my son liked the French toast coffee, so it worked out. But the last couple of times that we went to the store that we got it from, they didn't have it. So hopefully they get it back because it was delicious. And peanut butter, so I'm going to put peanut butter on that. Let me get a spoon because I do want to measure that out and see what I got, because that's 190 calories in that. We get the little trusted scale here. All right, let's get this coffee. Really need it today. And it's so funny, it smells like apple pie. The blueberry muffin one smells exactly like a blueberry muffin. And the French toast smells like French toast. And it gives those notes of that too. And because I like it really strong, I'm going to drink coffee. I want it to be almost like Vietnamese coffee. I'm going to put a big heap in. That's one. Oof, we're going to do it. Yeah, one heap of the one level of espresso powder. All right. And grab. Let's see if that bagel is cooked away. I'm gonna give it a little bit more, maybe just a couple seconds. So let me turn that down. Got our little trusty frother here. It's supposed to rain today. It's like a 50% chance and about an hour of rain, but it's supposed to get up to 94 degrees today. So if it rains, I mean, that humidity is gonna be like wearing a wet jacket or a wet blanket outside in a sauna. So woohoo, can't wait for that. All right, so what's that around? I just smelled of it again. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Now we're gonna pour some half and half in there. That's not half and half. That's sweet creamer. And give it a little light mix. Oh, cancel. I forgot about that bagel being in there. Hope it didn't get too brown, but we're gonna see. Oh no, that turned out good. Yep, not bad at all. Oh, that's good. I don't know if you, a long time ago, long time ago, there was a lady when I used to go get my pedicures done, and super nice. We're actually friends on Facebook. And she bought me some. We were talking coffee and how my husband back then really liked coffee, and I didn't care for it that much. And she said, "Have you ever tried coffee from Vietnam or Vietnam coffee?" And I'm like, "No." So she bought me these packs of Vietnam coffee that she had got when she went to, you know, visit. And you talk about something delicious, and it was like instant coffee too, that you add your, your water, your cream to. And ever since then, when I have coffee, I like that. I'm trying to get that taste. It's so good, but it's very strong. Let's see, grams. So 33 is 2 tablespoons. So half of 33 is, oh my, it is too early. What is half of 33? I really don't know what half of 33 is all of a sudden. 3 divided by 2. 11? Hold on. Be right back. I'm going to let you look at that while I go figure out what half of 33 is. How many of you all was yelling in the phone? 16.5. It's 16.5. Yeah, I had to get a calculator. I know, sad. So let's see. And it's funny when you go to start measuring things out. Like I said, we try to, for the most part, we go ahead and don't have to. I'm gonna do 16, close enough. By the time I get off the what's on the knife, by the time, if you really measure your stuff out, you realize how much you actually is enough on half a serving of things. For example, that was 16, close enough to 16.5, but 16 grams of peanut butter, which I got this scale a long time ago from Walmart. Super cheap back then. I don't know how much they are now. And that turned out, look at that. That turned out to be plenty. And instead of doing 100 and, what did I say, it was 190 calories, right? That's only going to cost me 95 calories that I can use for something later on. So it's well worth it to have one of these scales is what I'm trying to get at, because it'll save you half the time than using too much of one item just because you're just scooping it on there. Or when we do our plates in the evening, we'll put on there and measure out our protein on it, so that way we can kind of keep track of making sure, like for myself, rotisserie chicken we're gonna have tonight, and 3 ounces is a serving. So my husband will most likely eat 6 ounces. And if he wants 8 ounces, it depends on how hungry he is. But half the time we'll do 3 ounces, and then he'll look at mine. He's like, "Oh, that looks like enough," or "I want double that amount," or "I want a little bit more than that because we're gonna have broccoli." So it depends, but that way we're able to keep our calories in proportion too. So especially with the winter coming, not as warm, not as mobile, so it's easy for those calories to add up during the holidays. So we're starting in now to make sure that we are still and staying on track before the holidays run around, and the candies and the cakes and the pies and the dumplings and the stuffings and the all the good stuff starts to kick in. So that way we're used to cutting it back, especially with groceries being so high. We have been and will continue to watch what we eat, because there's no way that you can go to the store these days and get out of there without spending at least $100, and you're lucky if that lasts you for 7 days. You're real lucky if you can get $100 to stretch you for a family of three, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, not eating out whatsoever for a whole week to last. Um, but with that, I want to enjoy this bagel with this delicious coffee, and thank you all for watching. And give a thumbs up and comment, like, and subscribe.